A viral tweet recently claimed that Julio's goons finally caught Yungeen Ace lacking, escalating the ongoing Jacksonville beef. The tension has only intensified as Jacksonville Sheriff T.K. Waters publicly addressed Yungeen Ace by name following reports of Julio's passing. Additionally, the sheriff issued a PSA to Yungeen Ace and their crew, ATK, after members of Julio's team were apprehended.
So Yungeen Ace has long been known in Jacksonville. We are consistently monitoring those groups. We have people that are always watching them. I won't speak to the chief's investigation. That's up to TPD. We don't have an investigation on him right now, but he can't move around in Jacksonville without us knowing. And that's for the betterment of our community.
The sheriff provided additional details regarding the arrest of the Jacksonville rapper.
Drill rapper.
You have drill down here.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was a Chicago thing.
No, man, it's down here too, man. And the thing about it is, we're not gonna run them out of town. Like, there's a couple of them. They know they can't live here anymore. There was a particular song, it's Vanessa Carlton. What's the name of that song? It's real catchy. Everybody likes it. Yeah, 1,000 Miles. They sampled her song, and then they made a song, a rap to it. They were talking about people that actually been about 5 or 6 of them, right? They named in that song.
They did.
But that's what drill rap is. It's nonsense, but it's impactful because they're talking about people that actually those people have parents, they have mothers, they have fathers, they have brothers and sisters that feel the effects of what's going on. They think it's a joke.
Law enforcement had been monitoring Ace for a while, and recently, 5 individuals suspected of taking out Julio and Julio were arrested. Rumors suggest they were hired hitmen linked to Alicia, Isaiah, Sean, Rashad, and Davon. Authorities believe Ace was the main kingpin, which is why they have been canceling his concerts in an effort to restrict his business and income.
The police is, I don't know how they be doing it, but they always call around and cancel my shows. What's up with y'all? What's going on? Why y'all want to cancel my show? I don't even live there in Jacksonville. Why y'all want to cancel my show? Why y'all trying to my money? Yeah, man, I'm trying to my life. But y'all worry about what I got going on. I ain't dying, y'all. Y'all canceled all my shows, but I just had a show in Tampa. Y'all got the show canceled in Tampa. I had a show in Virginia. I called them, the show canceled up. I had a show in Gainesville. I canceled my show in Gainesville before. Daytona. Feel me? Like, what's really going on?
Authorities have reason to believe this, largely due to a leaked video. Reports indicate that a Jacksonville rapper admitted to targeting Julio Foolio, claiming that Yungeen Ace had placed a $10,000 bounty on his head.
Hey, on everything I love, bro. On the hey, homies, bro, I put it on everything on my soul, on my kids. I'm the one that smacked Julio Foolio that night when he got at his birthday celebration, bro. You feel me? I ain't gonna show my face and give my identity away or nothing like that. I did that, you feel me? There was money on his head, you feel me? I rock with Ace and them boys, you feel me? ATK, you feel me? I be in Jacksonville heavy, you feel me? If you know, you know. But yeah, you feel me? I did that, you feel me? I handled that because, you know, Ace had that money on his head, you know, Ace had him put that 10K up, told me to slide, told me to, you know, he got tired of running his mouth playing all the time, you feel me? So what had to be done, you know what I'm saying? So I just handled it, you feel me? It is what it is, bro.
However, Ace attempted to stay one step ahead of the authorities. In a tweet, he stated, "There's no such thing as ATK anymore. That stuff is gone and over with," and even posted an Instagram video in an effort to distance himself from the gang affiliation.
I say ain't no more ATK, it ain't no more. I'm talking about we don't do tripping. Everybody always got to say, when the time for the Lord to be paid, just be at. Got all this to say, just be at though. Just need to get buried. When the time to spend that money, just be. That's all we got to say, but don't be on shit, man. Don't get no feet wet or nothing, man. Niggas be talking, man. Wrong these, man. Don't talk like me. You talk, don't get the man. When I say no more ATK, ain't no more.
However, DJ Academics had already anticipated this and warned Ace telling him that he was next.
Whack 100 recently spoke about you, and he says, "You're next."
I would just say that, bro. I was just
I don't know if he was wishing that. He's thinking about, like, in terms of, people want to get the target, like the high profile target. And if Foolio is out there, now they're like, well, the only way to make another thing is you.
I wish for me. I don't living. I'm letting you get up. I'm not letting nobody get up.
With his passing now, right? Does it mean that this whole situation is over?
Never no situation.
DJ Academics also discussed a past incident involving Ace, where his crew was ambushed by several men, resulting in the tragic loss of his brother.
Whole RV. I'm telling RV, open the door. I open the door, I'm pushing the door. I got you. Grab a shirt. I can't move. He tell me, can't move. I took my job. Open the door. Post it. Call it.
Although Ace has had multiple run-ins with his rivals, it is now law enforcement that is after him. Investigators have reportedly uncovered more evidence linking him as the mastermind behind Julio Foolio's fate. According to reports, Julio Foolio, born June 21, 1998, was ambushed by rival street members in Tampa. What was meant to be a weekend of celebration for his birthday quickly turned into a nightmare, largely due to social media activity. Julio and his crew had rented an Airbnb for the weekend, and upon arrival, he immediately began posting on Instagram.
Hey, the pool party start today at 5, 6 o'clock. You already got the address. Pull up. You got the address. Pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. Pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock. DM me for the address or DM Julio Bookie ESPN. I'm gonna put it right here. We just got the drive. You got to add it. You got to add it, man. Push up. You just got to this bit. Tampa, Florida, man. You already got to add it to the pool party. Push up at 5:30, man. Push up at 5:30, man. We can get that at 5:30, 6 o'clock, man.
The party inside the Airbnb lasted only 2 hours, during which Foolio shared clips of the celebration, showing people drinking and enjoying themselves alongside 5 women. The girls laughed and giggled, unaware that his rivals were already making plans. Foolio's first mistake was constantly posting his location and activities, making it clear he wasn't fully prepared if anything were to happen. An hour later, the police arrived at the Airbnb, contacted the landlord, and had everyone removed from the property. Despite this, Foolio continued to post his whereabouts, sharing a flyer for a nightclub and encouraging people to pull up, once again revealing his next location. Seemingly determined to set a record for the most location drops to his enemies in one weekend, he later posted on Instagram again, once inside the club.
We can't do my birthday, man. Then right coming up the stairs. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We deep as 20 deep, lit everywhere we go.
Julio's team unknowingly gave his rivals plenty of time to organize, plan, and track his movements. The opposition chose to strike on the 23rd, a significant date for them, but more on that later. After leaving the club, Julio and his crew gathered in the parking lot while his manager searched for a place to stay. He found a nearby Holiday Inn and led the group there. Upon arrival, sources say everything was quiet, until cars packed with rival street members suddenly pulled up. Armed and ready, they targeted Julio's crew, with some specifically tasked with locating Julio Foolio. Once they found him, the outcome was inevitable. This was clearly a retaliatory attack, especially considering it happened on the 23rd, the same day of the month that Julio released When I See You, a track mocking Ace for losing his closest friends. In the song, Julio rapped, "Went out to eat on his birthday, 4 hit, 3 passed in the worst way. He kept dissing on me, now we hit in 23. But in a cruel twist of fate, those same rivals got their revenge on Julio, striking 4 members of his crew on the 23rd, seemingly mirroring the lyrics used to taunt them. Ace later added to the disrespect, rapping 4 in the car and 1 of them gone. 3 got hit, further solidifying the attack as a calculated retaliation. Just 6 hours after the incident, Young and Ace reportedly dropped a direct diss track aimed at Julio Foolio. Meanwhile, Ace's right-hand man fueled the tension by sharing an old tweet from King Von on Instagram that read, "Game over, we won, stupid." The situation became even more shocking when an interview surfaced from a month before Julio's passing, where he had spoken about both sides potentially coming together to end the violence.
No record. Y'all probably didn't know this. Even though I said what I said about that, me and Jedi Breeze supposed to be doing the stop violence song. We probably gonna get that for the motion. And get that shit out of the way for the kids, for the youth. Yeah, we gotta make this foot better, man.
You and J.Breeze have a Stop the Violence record.
Yeah, that's it. It's talked about. I DM'd about it. My big cousin wrote about it too. He said he with it. I'm with it. But basically, right now we talking about it.
This left many people frustrated, believing the entire situation could have been avoided. However, rappers and celebrities had differing opinions, with Charleston White stating,
And everybody said, "Man, what you think about this?" Well, all I'm gonna say is, man, it was hard. He hurt himself. And goddamn it, should nobody be sad? Way that to live and talk gangster. Should nobody be sad what is happening to Julio Foolio? One thing we know about him, he didn't go to heaven. One thing about it, he ain't in heaven. Now, whatever, he had all the time in the world to apologize to them people. He was going to the graveyard, rapping at the graveyard. Minute making people mama cry. There's some people relieved, wiping their foreheads. Lord, thank you. And then there's some people crying, saying, "Oh, we gonna miss one lady, one foot."
Charleston White claimed that Julio wouldn't be going to heaven for one specific reason: the death of Ace's best friend, ATK Mitch, in April 2022. That same year, officers stopped Julio while he was driving a Dodge Durango due to illegal window tint. What seemed like a routine stop quickly escalated when a prosecutor unexpectedly arrived at the scene. The prosecutor conducted an illegal search of Julio's vehicle, informed the officers of his identity, and shortly after, Julio was detained and placed in the back of a police car.
Right. So, I ain't want to bring it up, I know you're going to be upset. Mitch, some detective want to talk to you real quick about what happened to Mitch.
How long that's gonna take?
Not that long, depends on you. They're just going to ask you what you know about what happened.
He was later taken to the police station, where he was interrogated by a detective.
What type of work do you do? What type of artist? You're an artist. As far as music go, what are you hearing?
I was in Miami when I heard the move, you know what I'm saying? I was making music. I saw posting on Instagram, Mitch. Everybody, the whole Jackson, Mitch.
Detectives began investigating Julio's connection to Mitch, questioning how they knew each other and where Julio was at the time of Mitch's passing.
All right, reason why I'm here, I'm on your friend's case. You have friends that recently got a lot of friends that recently. Mitch. So I'm lead on that. I don't know how close you guys were. Can you kind of give me just run down with y'all relationship with y'all met? How long y'all been apart or whatever?
Despite having no concrete evidence against Julio, detectives hoped he would slip up as they probed for any information they could gather. However, Julio remained firm, repeatedly telling them he didn't know anything.
If you may know, I hear something, man. That'd be helpful. Just if you know his mom, you can sit up there and call his mom. I'm pretty sure you want her to ask some questions.
Well, brother, I don't know who did. I ain't. That's what I'm saying. You would never know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just heard this is your brother. I'm sorry. I'm in Miami at the time.
You ain't tired of that, man?
Yeah.
As Julio denied any involvement in Mitch's passing, detectives shifted their focus, questioning whether his music was the reason for the violence surrounding him. Growing frustrated with his silence, they pressed for answers, but Julio remained quiet.
You think that your music or your ways or the way you conduct yourself to your music game?
Even before I rap, it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just say it's my music and find somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, do you think it influenced someone or triggered someone, like the way y'all going back and forth? Do you do that way?
A song can't make no just nothing.
Many were frustrated, believing that Julio had lied to the police. However, in 2025, his passing is widely viewed as retaliation for ATK Mitch.